Hello friends, it's Alina, and in this video we'll be talking all things scripting, how it works, what it is, and how you can use it today as a powerful manifestation tool. So if that's something that interests you, then let's get started. What's up, y'all? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. This video is going to be all things scripting. We're gonna talk about step-by-step how exactly to do it, why it's so impactful, and one of the most powerful manifestation practices out of a lot of the pop culture concepts of manifestation. Some of my own personal experience and how it has impacted my life, my mindset. This is gonna be super clear, to the point, and at the end I have a few bonus tips about how to clear energetic blockages and limiting beliefs that can often come up when we're writing and scripting about what we want to manifest, our big dreams. So first things first, what is scripting? Scripting is a form of manifestation or divination. It's a practice that you use where, just like the term scripting, writing out maybe a play or a movie, you are writing out how your life is playing out, maybe in journal form or in third person, as if you are the main character. Now, this is a tool that is used to either attract or manifest things into your life that you have written out. And while some people associate scripting, divination, and manifestation, getting into that mindset with magic, with all of the connotations, good and bad, that are attached to it, I personally believe that scripting can actually be utilized to help you get in the right mindset, getting specific on what your goals are and how it can mentally spark a lot of constructive ideas for how to reverse engineer getting to that point in your life. Scripting can really be a powerful next step after you have visualized it to really attach your idea from a pie in the sky, visualization into something practical on paper that you can always refer back to. It is truly almost scary looking back at some of my scripting entries just even a few months ago and seeing what I have manifested now. Next, how do you do it? First, you'll need a pen and paper. What a lot of people do is get a dedicated notebook for scripting. That way you can smudge it, say words over it for protection, set intentions on the physical book. That way you can consistently go back to it and it can hold that energy. Next, you'll want to cleanse your tools. Now, this can be done in multiple ways. Some people like to smudge their pen and paper or notepad with something like ethically sourced sage or Palo Santo, eucalyptus, rosemary, yerba santa. There's others who use sound baths. They use their sound bowls to energetically cleanse the physical pen and paper. Another way that you can do this is speaking over them, placing your hand over your notebook to really set the intention that this notebook is dedicated to scripting, dedicated to the manifestation of my life moving forward. That way you know that this dedicated, energized, physical element in your life can be a potent tool that you can come back to. Next, get into the right mindset. Now, this is an aspect that goes into one of the foundational concepts of manifestation and divination, where you are energetically, vibrationally matching how you will be and what you want to attract in your life. This can be done by waiting until you are in a calm state. I like to do it in the morning when my subconscious is a little bit more malleable and I'm already calm. You can raise your vibration by listening to motivational music or maybe doing it after you've worked out and your endorphins are high. I sometimes don't even schedule when I script. I'll just wait until I feel excited about something and I know that I feel called to actually write it out. And now, to get into the meat and potatoes of it all, you want to write as if. The whole term or phrase of scripting for many people is sourced from the idea of writing out a script, maybe for a play or a movie. You're writing out the story of your life as if you are the main character. Now, that's one way to write it. Another way to write it is journaling on the day that you have attracted or obtained the thing that you want to manifest or attract into your life. Both of these approaches reach the same objective, and that is you writing as if you already have obtained, attracted, or manifested whatever it is that you'd like. An example of writing in third person or scripting as if you're writing out a storyline where you're the main character could be, for example, with myself, I'm excited to manifest a house. I can write, Alina was so excited the morning that she knew she was getting the keys to her brand new house. When she drove through the neighborhood, she could feel the air, smell the fresh cut grass. Some of her neighbors even waved to her as she parked in front of the house, and she felt welcome in this new space, and so on and so forth. And an example of journaling this could be me writing, Dear Journal, today I actually signed the papers for my new house. Walking out into the backyard, I can feel the cool breeze, I can hear the crickets, and I see the full moon is out. You see how specific I got there? Next, let's get into some bonus tips that I would personally recommend from my own experience that I know has truly amplified my ability to manifest. Break down your action plan. One of my few criticisms about general pop culture manifestation right now is this recommendation or this suggestion to not create a practical game plan because you want to trust the universe. And if you aren't trusting to the universe, then you're sending out almost like a stress signal to the universe of, perpetually being in a stress state. But I personally believe that when I leave that visualization state, when I end the scripting, I feel more confident about my abilities to create an action plan. And so that's why I recommend, if you feel aligned with that, to strike while the iron's hot. Write it out while you feel motivated to get clear on how to actually produce what you've been visualizing. Next, allow yourself to be open and ready for the abundance and opportunity that life will be ready to send your way. An example of this could be for myself. I, in the past, have wanted to get video sponsors and increase my sales in my products to help me sustain being on YouTube and create the life that I want to manifest. And so after scripting, after doing these manifestation visualizations, I sat and I asked myself, am I open to these opportunities? And that's what made me create my website where I explain who I am and the links of everything that I do. That way, if somebody is watching one of my videos, they have easy access to learn exactly how to work with me and how to reach me. Another example of this could be with dating. Maybe you are looking to be in a relationship, and while you are manifesting those things, focusing on how to fortify yourself, build up who you are as a person, make sure that your cup is full of self-love. That way, when you do meet that person, you're ready for that love to overflow rather than it being, I need you to fill my cup, to facilitate that healthy relationship that you're looking to create. And my final bonus tip is all about getting clear on your limiting beliefs. Oftentimes what can happen when we get more clear and even vocal about what our big ideas are, maybe really asking yourself, getting into the mindset, if I could never fail, what would I create? What would I be called to do? And getting clear on those things, sometimes I like to almost use the analogy of the Matrix. So in the Matrix, they talk about how when you're in the Matrix, if you try to tell people who are in the Matrix that they're in the Matrix, they will be hostile to you. They will almost even attack you because they don't want to be outside of the comfort zone of being in the Matrix. Even if they're trapped, that's all they know, right? And I like to use that analogy because when we get clear on like, hey, you know what? I could really shift my life in a different way that's outside of my comfort zone, but it's pretty dope and I'm capable of that. And we get more clear on these things. What can happen is our subconscious can pop up with our limiting beliefs, maybe that have accumulated over time that society told us, or maybe we heard when we were kids and we believed it. Even friends, sometimes family, when you share, your big ideas, they want to tell you, oh, but can you do that? Oh, that's kind of pricey. Oh, but do you have the time? Rather than holding space for you wanting to create something new. Now, while both of these areas can be constructive, what I'm trying to say is it will be very beneficial to, while you are visualizing, scripting, or even afterwards, if you have limiting beliefs that pop up about your capabilities or, money, all of these things, writing out and getting clear on which of these are practical and constructive that I can actually utilize to be more effective and thorough in my manifestation process, and which are just limiting beliefs that are not a reflection of my reality. And getting clear on these things will be very helpful for clearing energetic blockages that might have to do with your outlook on life that could have been a hindrance in the past. All right, y'all, I talked a lot in this video, but I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you made it to the end of this video, please comment 3 pen emojis, as when you engage in my videos, you are essentially telling YouTube that you enjoy content like this and you help small but growing creators like myself continue to grow. Also, if you are someone who enjoys staying aligned with the moon phases, the seasons, getting notifications for all of it in one place, definitely check out the Auralign planner. It's an astrology planner that is my creation that gives you notifications for all the astrological events happening this year and beyond. And with all of that said, I will leave you with my favorite quote, and that is, be gentle with yourself, because life is about the journey and not the destination. All right, bye friends.